Hello. In this lesson, we will be learning how to use reactive form of Angular. To start with, we'll open our Angular project and then we need to include in our app module.ts the reactive form module in the imports property of our app module components. After you have written or included the reactive form modules, be sure that you have imported it using the import command above the app.module.ts. Okay, so let's now try to create a form by typing in our terminal ng generate or g c for component product dot dash form. Okay. So after we have created or generated our product form component, we'll now try to add something in our reactive form. Okay, the first thing that we will do is that we will be creating a form group in such a way that we can create the different components or the form controls for our form groups. Okay, so for our form group, let's name this one as product form. Product form. Okay, and then our type is form group. Okay. And for us to include the different form controls that we have in our form group, we will be creating an instance of this product form as a form group. So this.product form equals to new form group. Inside the parameter for this constructor, we need to declare the object of the different form group. Okay, so let's say product name colon, okay, new form control. We need one parameter here at least, and then it is the initial value of our form control. So product name, and then new, and then form control, and then the initial value. Okay, let's also add the description of our product. Okay, same with the product name, we will have an instance of this form control, and then at this moment we'll have it as null. So meaning to say, in our form product form group, we have product name as our first form control, and then description in our form control. Let's save this one. And then let's now go to our HTML template for our product form. Okay, the first thing that we will do is that we need to bind our form group to our form. Okay, so in using property binding in our Angular, we will be using square brackets, and then we will be adding here the form group property. Okay, and assigned our created form group, which is product form. Okay, let's see if there is no error at this time. Okay, so far we don't receive any error in our console. Okay, so let's proceed. So the next thing is that we will try to add the different form controls that we have, the product name and then the description. Let's try to include first our product name. Okay, so we'll put some label first and then name here and input. We have type text. Okay, so the real key here is that we will use a form control name attribute in our input tag element of our HTML and assign the name, the form control name that we have here, that we declared here in our TypeScript. So we have product name. Okay, so let's include product name. Okay, save this one. Okay, so let's see if our code is working. Oh, we have some error. Validator. Okay, form control name. Okay, so we need to add this one. So remember that we will be having form control name. So let's see if that is the key to our solution. Okay, so always remember that we are using form control name. Okay, now let's try to add the other form control, which is the description. Okay, we'll just copy this one. So copy and then paste this one and then save description. And then our form control name is small description. Save this one. Let's see. Okay. But right now, we haven't seen that this one is our data binding is working properly. So we'll try to change the default value or the initial value of our null to something like pineapple juice. Okay, pineapple juice. Okay, so for our description, let's say 1 liter pineapple juice. Okay, so let's save this one and then let's check on the output. Okay, so we're able to get the value. Okay. Okay. Our next step is how can we check if we can have those different values in our TypeScript. Okay, and then we'll check the value of our form group. Okay. So let's go back to our form group, and then we will be using the form group value. But first, let's try to add an event procedure for our submit button. Okay, so ng submit. So meaning to say this is an Angular event, ng submit, and then we will be calling a method. Let's name this method as onSave. So every time that the form is submitted using a button which has a type of submit, the onSave method will be executed. Okay, let's try this one. Save. Okay, for us to create this onSave method, on our TypeScript, we just simply add an onSave method here in our TypeScript. So let's place the log on our console, and then let's just print the value of our form group. So our form group is product form, and then let's just print the value of our product form. Let's see what is the output. Okay. Okay. So when we click save, all right. So we can get the value of our form group by simply using the that value property of our form group. Okay, so for example, let's change this one. Let's change this one to burger. Burger. Okay. One. Okay. Then let's try to click save. And then we are able to change the description of our product. So, by using that value of our form, we were able to get the description and the product name of our form control or of our form group.